Okay, Sanjam, your group members are also here.
Yes, we are here.
So we can start, I think.
Yes, we can start. Yeah, I think apologies because of COVID, because of other things. So I have not been able to travel, but I will be hopefully seeing you in Italy and Turkey next time. And then I will get my placket next time then.
Okay, okay. So I will shortly present and introduce our university before starting. Then at about 2 o'clock we can start our project details. I will share my screen, and there's a presentation. Shortly I will introduce our university, give some brief information about our university. So I think you can see the presentation. We are from Karabük University. So Karabük is the location of Karabük is close to Ankara, is the north part of Ankara. We have 200 kilometers far away from Ankara, and from Istanbul our distance is 400 kilometers. So the red location belongs to Karabük province, and we have a city, Safranbolu. This is a historical city in Karabük, and we are located in Safranbolu now. And this is one of the World Heritage City. And our university, with the numbers, our students, we have a huge number of students. The total number is about 52,000, and about 12,000 of these students are international students from all over the world. And these are our academic staff numbers, and these numbers are faculty, institution, and the department or the units in the numbers. We have 61 master programs. We have 29 doctorate programs in our university. This is a view of our central campus. Now we are in Safranbolu, but this is the central campus of our university. It's located in the Karabük. So these are the academic units in our university. We have 2 institutes. One of them is the first and the one institute in Turkey, Iron and Steel Institute. We have a factory, a big factory. Karabük is an industrial city. The first iron steel factory is established. The first iron steel factory of Turkey was established in Karabük. So we have a good collaboration with this factory, especially in iron and steel. In material engineering, we have good collaboration with this factory. We have 16 faculties. So we are from engineering faculty. We have applied schools and vocational schools, 3 applied schools and 8 vocational schools in our university. So this is the Iron Steel Institute. It's the first Iron Steel Institute in Turkey. So it has a very complicated and very expensive devices. So this is a research field as well. So from all over the Turkey, the researcher and the faculty members are coming this institute to make research. And these are our student number. 47,000 of students are undergraduate. 5,000, we have 5,000 postgraduate students, and 12,000 of these students are international students. So Karabük University is famous with its internalization policy. So we are the one university which has the largest international student in Turkey as well. So we have students from all over the world, 90 different countries. They are coming to our city. And this is the staff distribution of our university. We have 1,359 academic staff. Also, 3% of these academic, 3% of our total staff is international staff. And this is the distribution of academic staff according to their title. So we have 288 bilateral agreements worldwide as a university. And we have many international students and many organizations. This is one of picture carried out in our university. So we have a stadium in our university. We call it Ay Yıldız Moon Star. This is actually illustrated Turkish flag. There is moon and a star here. When you see when you look overview from the plane in the night to this stadium, you can see, and its capacity is 25,000. And at the graduation ceremony, we are filling this stadium. So this is our library, university library. It's a shell of book. It's the building model is similar to bookshelf. And this is a picture of graduation ceremony. So the stadium is full with the people, the families, and the students. And our rankings, so in the last 5 years, we are generally in the top 1,000 university in the world, ranked by the organization, Time organization. So in Turkey, we are famous with our ranking as well. So this is the communication information. So after this short introducing, we can start our project work. Kasım Hocam, I will first give some more information about our project, then we can start with our studies.
Yes, we can share the models we made and the
Yeah.
angle side, 30 side, and the military side.
Okay.
Yeah,
So our project is about actually the origin of the project in the pandemic period. It was very hard to handle the class, handle the lessons, especially from architecture department. So I'm the director of a vocational school in here, and we have a department, restoration, architectural restoration department. It was very hard for the instructor in this department to handle the classes, because to handle the lessons, because they are always studying on site. They are making measurement on the buildings, on the historical buildings. But it was a big problem in pandemic period, because the school was, all the schools was closed, and there was an online distance education, and it was very hard for our students and our teachers to handle their lesson. So with this motivation, we prepare a project. How can we handle this lesson in online platform? especially for architectural department. So we decided to use virtual reality and virtual reality devices and technology. So we modeled the historical building. Then we transformed these buildings to do virtual reality environment. And in this environment, we are providing interaction between students and the teachers. So they can measure the building in this VR platform. They are actually there. They can sit their home and they are wearing their headset and they are directly falling in the virtual platform of the building, and they can measure the building by using type measure. For example, one side of the type measure one student is holding, and the other side of the type measure type is held by another student, and they are measuring the building. Also, they are using some architectural tool, even if they are sitting in their home, even if they are not in the same classroom, in the same physical platform, same physical environment, they can measure the buildings, they can create 3D or floor plan of the building. So now we are about to see this interaction. First, we modeled the building, and our friends will show you the building. The English from Hüseyin just send us the building models as well. We will present it here from our computer. We will also, the Italian partner can see here. So Kasım Hocam, we can start with our building model, and Dr. Kasım will present you the first our building model. It's a historical building, Tabakhane building. Now it's destroyed, but we extract its building, its floor plans. Then we model this building in 3D environment. So Kasım Hocam, you can come and.
Good afternoon all. Thank you for coming. Okay, let me just start with the Turkey model or England, which is better to start.
Yasin, I mean, before you start ours one, so I need to give a bit of introduction about the building. It's like the background.
We can start
of
with
this.
England. We can start with your buildings. If you give some information, we will present your model here. Okay.
I'll very brief one. It's about 4 or 5 minutes, not more.
I will stop sharing my screen.
Yep.
Okay, then invite you. Okay.
Because this is quite. It's worth giving. I think every one of us. It may be better to give a brief background of the buildings that we have picked up. So it would just 2-3 minutes, maybe. Yep. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. This is called Coventry medieval ruin. So where the Coventry is just a few miles away from Birmingham. It is still regarded within that region. This Coventry is called a city of peace and reconciliation. This is the Coventry medieval ruin. It was ruined a lot, but it survived over the last quite number of centuries, and it was kept to its origin. This is within March Park Street, just a few steps away from the cathedral that was bombed during the World War II. And this is still within the very close area of the cathedral that I showed you before. This is a medieval grade 2 listed ruin, and it's believed to have been built in late 30th or 40th century. The building was originally rectangular, and it has since then it has kept its shape actually, and it is made from red sandstone, and the one of the interesting features of that building at that time, it was said, okay, a pointed window in the west hall part of that building, and it was, according to historians, it was a quite rare feature of a building. There is a speculation about that ruin, how it may have been used. It may be a part of the cathedral, or it may be a merchant's house, but actually it was excavated in 1970s, and also more archaeological work was carried out in 2020, and at that time they revealed a drain and several stake holes, and according to this, it may suggest that the site was used for industrial processes within the region. Within the shelter of the three standing walls here, you just step into a part of the ground floor, and you can clearly see on the end wall that the cellar had a vaulted roof around here, and also another row of holes for beams is at the level of the first floor. And also another obvious feature of that building is that at the lower level from the modern street, and also there is a bit of door here to the and to enter that building. This is the original shape of that building, and we took a picture of that building. So this is the west hall, and you go around it, and there is a small window here, and I will be able to show you that one from the other side. And this is all the east side of that wall. This is the triangle wall, and this is the inside part of this. Actually, this video will show you the full picture of the inside. And from the inside, you can see that small window, and also another one. You can see that this is quite interesting piece of the work. It's still not clear why it was built or how it was used, but it may be a decoration for that building. So and this is the other side of this. This is the entrance to the house. I think that's all from side. The purpose of this is to see how we may be able to predict the early usage of that building. So I passed this computational aspect on to the Turkish teams just in case of the bandwidth, and there may be a problem. So I will hand it over to Yasin to go through this.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
So since we started with England,
Yes, we can continue with the
yes, we can share their models. This is what they provide us. So this is the model in the Blender, and in the project we are going to import this into the game engine and then put whatever we made interaction side and making a multi-user collaboration. And this is the, I think, yes, you can see all the details as Dr. Hussein explained.
It's the same, right? The original.
Yeah, exactly. They put everything. This is just, yeah, it's model, and this is the like the solid version and rendered version, and we are going to put this in Unity game engine, and this is not that big deal. This is already low poly. Yeah. It's created very nice, and then and shall I start with a Turkish version? I think this is ready. Yes. It's ready to be imported to the game engine. Yeah.
Zoom in some parts.
Yep. For example, yeah. For example, that part. This is that part.
It's realist, right?
So, and that is the, yeah.
I mean, what is interesting with this building is that actually it was kept. It is almost its origin over since 13th century, and that arch type of window is quite interesting, and it was very well shaped there. It was, according to historian, the architectural people, it was quite rare. So it was very well articulated there.
It looks like it's partially restored, but later on,
Yes.
for example, look at this side and that side,
Yeah.
it's.
I think what would be very important for architectural students to see how they may be able to restore it by playing with the with some analytical tools or maybe some virtual reality tools. Yeah.
Yep. This is what actually restoration, the student in the or the expert from the restoration department do. They are working on these kinds of building or restoration process. So this is the first step. And actually we are focusing on how to educate the students in online format. Because in pandemic condition or in next generation, next time perhaps we will all transform our education to do online platform. So it's a good opportunity. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Is there any question?
I think it's fine.
Okay, so if we don't have a question, we can pass to our model.
Yes, this is the Turkish version, but we didn't texture it in this Blender. We are going to texture it in Unity Game Engine. It's already it's prepared actually. This is we had some let's say residues or remaining parts from this one, and this is based on this and in the light of some information we got from some researcher, and then we create the original version of this building. And do you want to explain things? Maybe Yavuz Hoca can explain. We can translate in Turkish. If he wants to explain the details about this historical building, like what is this made for, and some historical, like what was the usage of?
Pozisyon üzerinden hareket ederek binanın yaklaşık 60-70 sene önceki, 50 sene önceki haline bakmaktayız. Normalde yarın ya da çarşamba günkü turumuzda bunun durumunu.
Do we have the
Pictures?
Today's pictures of this building now?
Okay, you mean the remain part?
Yeah.
I think we already have. Let me just open up my my drive.
So
Supposed to be here. What was the name of this? Let me just check my PC. Reference resimler. This one, yeah. Supposed to be here.
okay. This
So,
is the original.
Yeah, the original pictures we
We
have
will
them
visit this
here.
area.
Yep. Let me just start with here. We can just show the slides. And I think this is Yusuf, right? It's you. It's
Yeah. These pictures inside the building. So
Yeah, like there's one column here just on the remain, and then here you can see some, how they call them,
Şöyle diyebilirsin belki özlemesi de hani bir imalatlara bir sanayi tesisi olan bir yapı şu an düğünlerde ton makinesi olarak kullanılıyor diyebilirsin yani.
okay,
so it was
Yani öyle bir şey içerisinde var.
the original usage of this building is actually to processing leather. And then nowadays they are using this for wedding ceremonies for picturing, yeah.
Okay.
And then because it's so
Is this in Safranbolu?
Yes.
Yes.
We will visit this area tomorrow.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah. It's a secret place actually. When you go on your own, you can find it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, yes. So this is another view, and here you can see they're all just covered by some flowers and how they call it sarmaşık. I don't remember the English word. So here another view, just another view.
Are you going to use these flowers for the restoration then?
I don't think we can.
Oh, okay, good.
It's supporting the building.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
supporting-
absolutely,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's why it's still there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's there. Yeah, so without these flowers, without these, I mean, the body flowers, you wouldn't see that it was standing. That's really good.
So you see there are some cameramen is taking some pictures of some weddings, couples. And another view, and this is another one, yeah. Okay, this is how. So, and this is the entrance, the main gate, the walls, and then there's supposed to be second floor, but you can see that there's no second floor because in that time they were using some wooden bases, and they are not there anymore. But we made them in the project. And yeah, there are so many pictures, and this is some other parts, but can you explain? This is like a pool.
Yes.
Exactly, putting leather and then processing them.
Okay.
And it is supposed to be a 100 years old building, I think.
More than 100.
More than, sorry, more than
Yeah,
100 years old.
years old.
And it was,
Maybe 150. 150 yıl falan.
it's around 150 years. And not that amazing building because it was just a, you know, kind of a store, a kind of humble location to process leather. And the place this is located actually, it's smelling. It's at that time it was smelling bad because of
Yeah.
they are using some kind of material,
Chemical
some
material.
chemical and some other natural material to process the leathers, and it was smelling quite bad. That's why it's far from the
City.
the city,
Yeah.
exactly.
But-
And it's
But
lower.
It's not smelling bad. Okay. There's a small river.
Yeah, exactly, because they are going to need so many water. So it's close to the and then around this location, I think there were no so many people are living there.
Yeah.
And let's say the level of this building is it's quite lower than the normal people, like the living area, because otherwise it will, if in summer especially, it will spread a huge amount of this like koku.
Smelling.
Just smelling things. So that's why it's, anyway, we'll tell you in the area, the site area, the different weaves, because we use them as a reference to create our models. So yeah, that's kind of things.
So, can you shortly explain the modeling process and transforming it to Unity and what we made so far?
Okay, actually, Yavuz Hoca, he provided us some floor plans because they did so many research on this one. They
He's
prepared
already studying on this building in their lesson. They have floor plan. So they extract the floor plan before. So we use this plan, and also we collect some cultural data. We also talk to the people who are the grandchildren of the real people living in this building. They're now alive. Also, we have a conference now, leather conference in our university. At the next building, they are processing the conference about the leather. They are there, so we talk to them. We get information about the building and the life in this building, okay. The usage aim of the building, and according to them, we model the building and we texture the building with the pictures, with their information. Exactly.
So many resources we used to create this one. And as you can see that in the real version, there is no stairs or other things. We put them all together and then create them in the Blender. And then, of course, while we are modeling them, we always we did so many discussion with Yavuz Hoca. The reason is because here these things at that time there was no how they call it, the steel or iron in the concrete. It was like wooden. So we made this kind of things, and then after that we did all entire UV map of this in order to texture them. So here the UV map we created for them, and for each we have different materials. It's already here. For example, I call them in Turkish, but they're all here, all textured here. Mm-hmm. And to better see them, I made them. You can see that all the UV map is just created here. And then after that, we put them in game engine, Unity game engine. I think it's already here. It should be supposed to be in the scenes, right, Yusuf?
Yes.
In here, here, that part. This is taking time. Yeah, this is the entire area. We made it red, actually. Red interface is much better than the blue one. So here, how it looks like, you can see. Of course, we don't have the actual textures. It's not there, but we try to find the closest one. And here we didn't finish them yet because we are now focusing on interaction side. Soon we will finish them. Okay, here you can see it. And this is actually, it's a kind of washing machine. They're putting them all and rolling them and then cleaning the leathers. Mm-hmm. And we didn't texture them yet. And we have windows, we have walls, we have ground, and then we have second floor. And to go to the second floor, where is the Okay, it's stairs.
When
And
you
we have
use the
stairs.
headset, it's more realistic actually. So, right, when you look to the okay, it's realistic, but when you wear the headset, you feel the real environment better. Actually, we are staying in VR environment 15 minutes, for example. When we take off our VR headset, we surprised. Oh, it was better. So because we are.
The sense of presence.
Yeah,
Exactly.
sense of presence.
Yes.
It gives sense of presence very much.
And then thanks to the Avatar SDK
Yeah,
too,
Avatar
it's
SDK
just related
made
related-
interaction very, very good type. So in interaction, you're feeling the interaction. We will show you the Avatar.
The outside we don't
maybe-
have anything.
What was it?
Avatar SDK, Meta Avatar SDK.
What was the library name?
MRTK, you mean
MRTK?
Microsoft? Yeah, we are using Microsoft.
Toolkit.
Yeah, Microsoft. Sorry, Mixed Reality Toolkit
Mixed
provided by
Reality.
Microsoft. Yeah, I think that was the best one. And there are so many ways, and then we try to use the best one. I think this is really nice because we like the way of interaction, and then plus using the Avatar SDK too is actually it's quite realistic. Whatever you see, you do. I can see in real time, and then even your mouth.
Your lip.
Your lip sync is
Yeah.
still working. I like this one. We like this one actually. Previously, we made a simple version. We had a sphere and then hands, and now we are going to implement and present this with you. And this is our model actually. We have some things to do, but now it's like 70% is just done. It's ready for interactions, and we have some other demo scenes that we are going to use sometimes. So maybe we can explain the interaction side later. In order to, maybe you can show your model if you have, or you can.
Interaction on Thursday, or we will study on interaction part. We will also apply our interaction techniques to your
Exactly.
model as well.
Yeah.
Together on Thursday, maybe, or if we have time, we can do it before.
We will.
Because we really see it. The interaction, it was very amazing.
We can unify them. Yeah, we can unify them. The hardest part was actually how they call it, combining MRTK, like MRTK with this Avatar SDK too.
Yeah.
Actually, we already finished it, I think, a month ago. But after we trying the Metaverse Meta Avatar SDK, we said that it will be really nice if we use them. It will really
also
give
very
you the
neat.
sense of presence.
Yeah, it's a very new.
Yeah, just they released, I
technology.
think they released in April, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 2 months ago. So this is really nice. A month ago, not 2 months ago. I thought we are in
We are the first group, maybe one of the first group we are which implementing this.
Yeah, it's working nice actually. We can share with you. We completed the multi-user collaboration part. This is really nice. Yeah.
Okay, you have the previous version. I know.
Because students will use them together. For example, one student will hold the time and the other will measure them. That's why to make it work, we really work hard, and it's now is working. We test them, and then yeah, hopefully we'll show you it's really working now. So that's all about me. And then maybe, do you have your model here in Blender or in Unity? Can I have it, because we have Teams open here?
Okay, if you can accept me on the team, and I can share the screen with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it will be very nice. Yeah,
So-
sure.
Yes.
Okay, good. You can share.
Let's stop it.
And we
Exactly.
can view you. Please, can you come here?
Yes.
We will. The cable maybe.
You mean the internet connection?
No.
No, he doesn't need. We're going to share her screen.
Where?
Right?
We can see on the screen.
Yes, if I share the.
Yes.
No. Are you there in the Teams?
If you accept me, because I sent the request.
Oh, okay. I think I already. Okay. You are waiting in the lobby, right? You said you are not there. Which is you?
Maybe I can.
Can you try again, please? Or I can share this. I think I can share this with you in the WhatsApp.
I have the link of.
Let me just check if I can go to WhatsApp. Oh, I cannot connect it. Okay.
From okay.
Just accept it. You're there?
Not you.
I think I should share this
Yeah.
this one, yeah. For this one, I have to go to WhatsApp, and I don't need to just let me just try it.
I think she's there. But anyway, okay.
It was there, so I need to answer.
No. Let me check. No, she's not there. We have to share this one. There is no other way to just wait a moment, please. Wait a moment, please. Just wait a moment. Doesn't is it working? Let me just try like another one. It doesn't work. I don't know. Now it's logging. How about now? Now it's external. It will accept it.
Yes, perfect.
And
Yeah. So
So
if
I open my microphone and the audio, so we can listen
Okay.
the other
Hocam, can you hear Federica?
Sound clear and loud. Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect. So
Okay.
I share my screen.
Please share your screen.
Here there is a short presentation about our work.
Okay.
So,
So thank you for logo. Our logo is very nice. Yeah.
we create a presentation with the same colors, so is suitable.
okay. The topic we have worked on concerns a part of 16th century defensive system of Salento, taking as main example Torre San Foca and Torre Pali, two coastal towers on the sea. In particular, we had defined and we have decided to reconstruct two different types of coastal towers. The first one, Torre San Foca, with a square plan facing the Adriatic Sea, and Torre Pali with a circular plan used to defend against attacks on the Ionian Sea. Torre Pali was built between 1563 and 1676 in order to defend Salento from Saracen raids. The main feature of Torre Pali is that it was built on a rock in the sea, unlike the other towers were built on the coast. Probably this has contributed to a faster erosion of the tower, and half of which is visible today, still today.
This one, so
Yes,
you can see in these photos.
nevertheless, the tower has not lost the charm of being reflected on the water. In order to proceed with our 3D reconstruction of the tower, it was necessary to find sources from which to take inspiration. First of all, we started from old photographs, as you can see in this presentation. However, the only two photos that have come in show the tower that was partially destroyed, collapsed, and so this gave us little more information about its elevation. Another important resource was the discovery of an architectural survey of 1820, which shows the tower just before it was destroyed. And here you can see the presence of a watchtower in uptown the tower that no longer exists, and moreover a sketch on our right hypothesizes the presence of a bridge that linked the tower with the coast. This hypothesis is supported by the finding on the seabed of some pylons on which the bridge was founded, and also the bridge was today destroyed. Finally, it was useful to make some analogies with the other towers still present in our territory, in the Salento territory. And first of all, the tower of Salignano. Salignano was a little town near Santa Maria di Leuca, which turned out to be, and this tower turned out to be more similar to Torre Pali, according to what is reported in the sources of the time. So we made an inspection, a first inspection, to acquire some photos and report some elements in the 3D reconstruction of Torre Pali. Non so, Fede, se vogliamo mostrare le foto di Salignano. One moment. We have some photos of Torre of Salignano. Torre Pali. Prima, progetto Turchia. Allora. No, Torre Pali di nuovo. Foto. Salignano. Okay, so among these elements in Torre of Salignano, the matriculation, which are this photo that you can see in this photo, are useful because from which the boiling oil and other elements was thrown from the terrace on the enemies in correspondence of the opening of the tower to avoid their intrusion in the tower. Okay, this is the matriculation from the terrace, which are very similar to the matriculation on the Torre Pali, present probably in Torre Pali. Okay.
Here's the terrace. You can see the matriculations here.
Okay, so we have used these photos to recreate a similar environment in Torre Pali. This is the stairs because some tower have these stairs internal from the two walls inside the tower. Ok, torniamo alla presentazione. Okay, so about Torre Pali, the entrance to the tower was probably Fede, fai vedere le foto di Torre Pali.
Ok, guarda, sono le foto.
Vai, chiudi. We show you.
Yes, it's better to show you the real photos. Of
Torre Pali today. So the entrance of the tower was probably through an external ladder directly to the second floor, where probably the artillery was located and the soldiers were housed. On the top of the tower were the thrones, openings such as machicolations, from which shootings with cannons or other weapons shot the enemies against the enemies coming from the sea. We don't have much information about this tower as it appears inside. It was probably vaulted in the shape of a dome. And on the floor in Cocciapesto, there was the mouth of the cistern placed on the ground floor. So this is this cistern probably was the only important water reserve. All this information was used for the 3D reconstruction of Torre Pali and on the 3D modeling software on Blender. We have some screenshot of our project in Blender. In particular, as for the walls and openings, we started with a cylinder, tapering it upward to build the base of the tower containing the water cistern. To this, another outer one was added with a larger diameter of about 2 meters. Most of the coastal towers have double walls to better defend against enemy attacks. In some cases, between one wall and the other, there was the presence of stairs, as we have seen Torre of Salignano, stairs to access the upper floor, but this doesn't seem to be the case with Torre Pali, since there are no signs that this really existed. Sorry. Next, the same step was made for the second floor of the tower. Without tapering the cylinder, and a string course frame was also made through the torus elements on Blender to separate the two floors of the tower. Then the openings were made, including, first of all, the massiculation. These are the two floors with that are semi-transparent in order to see, to show you the two walls of the tower. Okay, bye. Dematriculation. The modifier tool most frequently used in our project was the Boolean tool, which made it possible to derive a complex geometric shape from the intersection of a simple geometric shape. Using the same tool, it was possible to obtain also the loopholes, which are these windows that open from the inside of the tower to the outside, and allowed the monitoring from the inside tower the arrival of enemies from the sea, and to attack them, but not to be attacked by them. The same process was done to carve out the doorway. Okay.
So you can see there the little opening in the walls.
Yes, and with also the tool Boolean, which was used to recreate the doorway. And about the terrace, it was built on the upper floor, separated from the rest of the building by a string course. The little wall bordering of the terrace was made from a cylinder intersected with another cylinder in order to recreate the hole in the center. Afterwards, the upper part of the wall was made steep inclining the upper face to come similar, as close as possible to the real model of the coastal towers, such as Torre of Salignano. Again, using Boolean tool, was recreated the mouth of the machicolation from the union of several cubes, which was intersected with the terrace wall. Then was created the garret, which is the sighting place on the sea to which two cylindrical columns were attached. Finally, the last two openings involved the round trapdoor, so this, and the mouth of the cistern on the second floor, rendered in the same way through the Boolean. So this is about the openings. For the roofs, for the coverings, two domes were made from a spear, and necessary faces were removed then from both the ground floor and the second floors. While for ornaments and furniture, smaller objects were modeled. In particular, these sheds that you can see in the screen were modeled from two overlapping and then cut cubes. One of a once it was made a semicircle of these sheds through another modifier called mirror. It was possible to refract on the axis Y the semicircle and obtain a complete cycle. So the furniture elements were made then from cylinders and cubes, such as the trapdoor, which is this, the stairs, and the grating covering the mouth of the cistern. This. As for the outdoor environments,
Sophia,
see?
tomorrow we have a session
Okay.
explaining modeling Blender, right?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can,
If you want, okay, you can continue.
Okay.
But tomorrow you will explain.
This part. Okay.
In detail.
Perfect.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
If you okay, no problem. For
Okay.
No,
No. Okay. In fact, we have the depth of okay.
but if you want, we
Show the
can.
final result.
Yes.
No problem. If you want
Okay.
to continue, but
No.
I was just
Yes.
wondering
Yes,
if
yes.
you will
Yes.
explain tomorrow.
Perfect. Yeah.
We continue tomorrow. Okay. So this is the final results we have rendered with the render engine cycles. And this is one of the tower because the second was another project, another Blender project.
And here you can see.
And this is the model imported on Unity.
Yes.
With yours previous model of
Yes, and the
of
interaction model.
interaction
there is,
model. We recreated the sea and the coast, which links the two coastal towers of Torre Pali and Torre San Foca.
It's a bridge, right?
Yes, yes, a bridge, but
Yeah.
but we have the source that said that there are some pylons on the sea, on the ground, which probably means that there was a bridge which linked the tower to the coast.
And here now we will say something about Torre San Foca, but here there is a button that
Because this bridge is because of for people, you know, this bridge is for people or for vehicle. In that time, I don't know what vehicle.
I think only for soldiers that
Yeah, for soldiers.
yes.
yes, and
Because
enemy tried many times to attack this area
Yes.
from the sea. No?
Here,
It was very important.
here,
The Ottoman Empire is also affected.
In fact, we have recreated the galleon,
the
which
ships.
the ships
Arriving to attack the tower. Inside there is what we show you
1,000 years
before.
Never 1,000.
Yeah,
1,000 years ago.
And here there is a soldier.
there are along the coast a lot of coastal towers.
That's one.
And the communication between one tower, the next one, the previous one, was made by mirrors, no?
Oh.
In order to alert people.
And
in
also the
ground.
small-
They don't smoke
Yeah. Oh, no. It was a different kind of LAN, local area network.
Yeah.
And in the night, by means of fire, in order to alert the people that live along the coast.
What is the distance between two towers?
Depends, because one tower has to be able to see the next one and the previous one. Depends of the shape of the coast.
yes.
So they are directly informing
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
With the fire, in
With the
fact.
fire in the night and with the mirror in the morning, in order to alert people that an attack could be.
Yeah.
In fact, we have recreated
Evet, istemiştim.
Here there is the fire.
Ben toplantıda şey yapamadım ya. Açamadım. Tamam. Yok gelsin müşteri başlasın.
Oh, are they using the fire to communicate each other?
Yes.
Yes, to communicate with the other towers.
To inform each other.
Yes, in fact,
Okay.
we insert the fire with that can be seen from the other tower. Okay, I stopped the fire because my computer is not.
fire.
Yes.
And explodes.
So here there is the rendering. You can see
You
better.
will come in Lecce, we have the possibility to visit the coast in order to see with your eyes these towers.
Yeah.
We have to plan to do a tour along the coast, starting from the Ionian coast to go to Santa Maria Teleuga. It's the last village at the end of the Puglia region, and to go up from the Aegean coast.
How many towers?
A lot.
Really?
Really. Yes.
And a lot and of different shape.
Yeah.
In fact, we have chosen this one and Torre San Foca because are two example of these different. Yes.
The first one is a circle shape. Instead, that one that is a square.
But there are
Square, right?
yes, a square.
there are other shape particular.
Was it also used for living as well? For example, the ground floor.
Excuse me?
Sorry, we didn't hear you. Can you repeat, please?
Was it also used for living? Like the ground floor maybe a bit of a house, and the top floors may be used for that purpose. But I think I've heard somewhere that they use the very ground floor for living. Is it something like this? Have you heard of this, or is it purely for monitoring the ocean or the sea?
Firstly, yes, for monitoring the attack. So
Okay.
it isn't for living, but
For common people, no.
yes, it's only
Oh, no.
for soldiers and to watch the sea
Okay,
from the arrivals.
But soldiers, did they have any space to sleep or something like this?
Yes, maybe.
Okay,
but
okay.
we haven't enough information about it, so we'll try to reconstruct
it is
without.
absolutely it is quite difficult to get the information.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
that's good.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Here there is Torre San Foca, and
The final results of the rendering.
yes. Tomorrow we will explain the modeling phases, but here there is some rendering. Sorry, some rendering about this tower, and we imported it on Unity.
With soldiers.
Yes, with soldier.
In C, some of them in the ground.
No, just one is in the sea.
Well,
Just that one.
Yes,
it was not in the sea. In the past.
There was a bridge.
Okay, so it was in the sea.
yes, that one was on the rocks. And here there is a button that linked the two towers for the user. So you can click the button and you can go to the other
Next.
tower. Yes. And so here there is the other floor, always with this wooden element.
Ladder.
And here there is the upper terrace with the fire that informs the other tower from the arrivals of the other soldiers. So here there is one galleon, here there is another one that is arriving. And so we created this environment with the sounds of the wind, the sounds.
And birds.
Yes,
We
birds
added also birds to
that
recreate.
flies in the sky. So we created the sea and the environment of our I don't know, Italy. So
Salento.
yes, from Salento.
This is typical of our area, no? And take into account that also the farms in the ground, no, was built like a fortress in order to defend from the attack, because the farmer worked for a long time in order to produce something, and there were a lot of attacks in order to take these products,
yeah.
and it was important to defend.
No, it's not a problem. I have already some battery. Yeah.
Yes, and you can see also that with Torre Pali we have the sand for the coast, and for Torre San Foca we have the rock.
Yeah.
So it is
So there's a long cost.
a typical sign of our coast to change the material
Yes,
of the
sand
coast
to rock.
from sand to rock.
Okay, so
Okay, this
this
is enough for today.
general presentation.
Thank you so much.
So
You can.
yes.
It's important when you will come to have one day or before or after the conference in order to have time to visit this place. Because
Okay.
during the conference could be a bit hard for me to leave the
Yeah.
conference and to go around.
So we came to the end of this session, online session today, but I want to talk about the timing of our next project meetings, especially for UK side, because as a Turkish side, we need visa to go to the England.
Mhm.
So we talked to Dr. Hussein before about the timing, but I want to share with you. So Hüseyin Hocam, you know, we will visit Italy in June.
July.
Sorry, in July. The first maybe 5
to
and
8.
5 to 8. You have a conference, right?
5 to 8 there is a conference. Yeah.
There's a conference. Maybe we can
or 6. 6 or
6 to 8. You said 6 to 8.
8. 6 8.
6 to 8.
1 moment.
Yeah, 6 to 8. I'm sure.
6 to 8. So the program may be our program maybe 3 days, 1 day after or 1 day
Okay,
before.
Yeah.
Which one you prefer, after or before?
For us, maybe could be better after. No.
After-
Yasin, after
Yeah.
is there is a Kurban Bayramı.
When?
So the 9th. So it would be good if it is going to be on the 5th of July, and then 6th, 7th, and 10th, the 8th will be the conference. So we can get there on the 3rd or the 4th of July, and then visit the sites on the 5th, and then attend the conference and do our meetings 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, because we have a festival here, Kurban Festival. So before is better, right?
The 5th will be a good and maybe the only option for us to be able to visit the sites.
No problem for
Yes.
us. No problem.
Maybe the 4. We can start 4. Okay.
You arrive at 4. You have 5 to visit and 6 and 7 for the conference.
We can come one day before,
Yeah.
maybe 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
One day before, maybe 3. We can come.
4.
Yeah.
4, no?
4 is good, right? 4 is good.
You arrive at 4.
Mhm.
You have 5 to visit the area.
Yeah.
And 6 and 7 for the conference.
Okay. Is it good for you, Semicem?
Currently it's fine, so my papers are being processed at the moment. So hopefully this time I will be with you.
Okay.
Okay.
So for Birmingham meeting, when is the best time? So you sent me some offer, a timing offer. So-
I've sent you 2 dates.
Yep.
One in August, one in October, because they this is when I also run my conferences. So
Mhm.
as similar to the Italian one, so we may be able to do a special session in those conferences, but it's entirely up to you. So you're very welcome to join us at any time in August, September, October, or whenever. So the 18th and 20th of August, the conferences are taking place, and the second one is the 21st and 23rd of October.
Okay. So check your program, 18th of August.
August is completely free for us.
August is completely
Because the
free.
conference is closed in the university
Okay.
is closed.
So 16 and 17, right?
No, 18 to 20.
18 to 20.
Let me
Okay.
just.
18, 20.
Okay, 18 to 20 is
Is it
good.
fine for you? No? Probably you are in holiday. They are in
Just two.
holiday.
We will go just 2 people. Okay, from here, 2.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
your
yeah.
side is 2.
From 18 to 20.
Yes. Are they? One of them is free.
They probably are in holiday, no? They are far from Apulia region in that period. No?
Doesn't matter. So you can come on your own as well. But you have one more people. You can come with one more people.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's fine. For me,
Yeah.
it's fine. And
Even you,
yeah.
you came alone. You attend alone. No problem.
I will find another.
Okay, but you can find someone.
Yes, and I think you discuss with colleagues to see on which days would be really good. So the conference is normally on 8. Normally, this is a 3-day window, 18, 19, 20th of August, but it normally runs on the middle dates, the 19th or 20th of August. So we can just have our workshop a couple of hours, and then before that, after that, so we can see the sites and we can go everywhere. Yeah.
Yep, we can go one. Yep, it's good for us.
Yeah.
But as a Turkish side, we need an invitation letter because we will apply to visa. I think Italy doesn't have a restriction.
Yeah, I'll send you the just send me the names of these people who are coming to join us, and I'll send this week.
Okay, 2 of Kasım Özaçar and me will attend this meeting.
Okay.
Just we need.
I'll text you what information I need from you, and then I'll send you the invitation letters this week.
Okay.
I guess that we don't need the invitation letter, no?
Yeah.
From Italy.
For your university, maybe. For your university, if your university requests an invitation letter to go abroad.
No.
So
Okay, that's fine.
I have the passport.
okay. Okay.
This is not the
So
problem.
Dr. Lucci does not need any invitation letter.
That's fine. Okay, that's good. So we'll discuss it later. So I think we have another meeting here. So so I think you have a site to visit at the moment, no?
Yeah, actually, we have a case study in our workshop building. In that building, our student and professor will make a demonstration how they handle their lesson. And also we will record the video. Okay,
Excellent.
We can't handle it online. And we will send the link to you later. You can, if you want, you can watch the video, how they are making measurement. Okay,
Okay,
thank
excellent.
you for your participation.
Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy the weather, enjoy Turkey. So I'll catch up with you later.
I
Thank
wish you were here. I wish you. Okay, see
Next
you.
time.
See you
Next time,
tomorrow.
colleagues. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye.